I used to be an overthinker for the longest. I mean, every situation, every conversation, every opportunity was a means for me to overthink and practice my usual habits. And I didn't know this was a mindset block that was hindering me from success. So, hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is another unscripted video, and it's the 6 mindset blocks that hindered you from success. This is from my personal experiences and the things I've noticed in my life, and I know it's very common. It is very common and it hinders people. It has hindered me so many times from success, from grabbing opportunities that are on the table for me to just grab. But because I have these issues and these blocks, it hindered me from growing. It hindered my mindset from growing. It hindered me from so many opportunities and success that I should have just grabbed. So let's just get right into it. First is overthinking pattern. I know many people fall under this trap, the overthinking trap. You know, when somebody is tagged an overthinker, especially for me, if they tag me an overthinker or somebody calls me an overthinker, I will be so angry. Like, why would you call me that kind of thing? That's not very nice, but that's what it is. And what I used to do is overanalyze things. Anything, any conversation, if somebody wants to gift me a gift, I'm like, okay, I'll gift you a gift tomorrow for your birthday. This is me, I will be overthinking about it. What would the gift be like? Is it going to be something I already have? Is it going to be something I appreciate? Why? Just for a gift for your birthday. It is as serious as that, guy. And even when it's now time for you to think about the importance or maybe how to be productive or how to improve your job and all those things, you are just very tired. You don't want to even think anymore. Sometimes you just even mess it up and just think of what possible scenarios that can happen from that thought alone. The people-pleasing addiction. Still in this world, I used to be a people-pleaser. Imagine combining overthinking and being a people-pleaser. Oh man, what kind of woman being was I? Anyways, I used to be a very bad people-pleaser in the sense that I would just say yes. Like that word yes cannot just like that word yes has suffered in my mouth. Everything was just yes, 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 yes. Openly agreeing to everything. It's not like agreeing to something very stupid that, okay, let's say they want to kill you now, you just say yes. That's not what I'm talking about. But you know, anything that has to do with people and helping them, even when it was out of my comfort zone and it would not even favor me or it will not even make me, better. Do you understand what I mean? For instance, okay, I remember a situation. I had an exam that was to prepare for, and a friend asked me to be a accomplice to a photo shoot, and she wanted to do her birthday photo shoot. And the next day was my exam, and she had that photo shoot around 4 p.m. in the evening. And she said, please, I want you to help me, give me tips on how to shoot better videos and, pictures for her birthday photo shoot. That's what I did. You guessed right. I said yes. I was very serious in reading my book before she came home. And I'm somebody that will always want to read and pass exams. You get. But because I'm a very bad people pleaser, I said yes. And I regretted. Because I wasn't able to cover up everything I wanted to read before the exam. Not that I failed though. I didn't fail the exam. I got a B on it. But I would have gotten an A if I had spent more time studying than trying to please my friend for a photo shoot. What I would have said if I'm assertive was that I understand that you have a photo shoot and I would love to be your plus one or your accomplice in the photo shoot, but for now I have an exam. How about, okay, when the main birthday comes, I would be anything you want me to be there. I'll be your best man, I'll be your flower girl, anything just want me to do for the birthday. But for now, I have an exam that I need to prepare for tomorrow and I need to study for the exam. Do you understand? Very easy. She will not kill you. But I was just there pleasing her and then I regretted. So that leads me to the point of people pleasing addiction. Many people are addicted to this thing and it's not a joke, guys. It is not a joke that people please people out of their comfort zones. Not like you should be selfish or you should not put people's need first, but it's how you put people's need first that it will just be very wrong. No, it's not. Just like the example I gave, the personal experience that I gave, it's not just ideal, it's not nice because it is out of what will favor you. You also need to put your needs at heart too, rather than just over putting people's need first before your own and neglecting, yes, that's the word I wanted to get, neglecting your own needs. And do you know the worst thing that can even happen? When you are always putting the needs of your friends first and when it's now their time to put your needs first, they don't show up. They don't even act the same way, and they don't even give you that same energy. You know what happens afterwards? You'll be so disappointed, you'll be so bitter, you'll be so angry that all the energy I've been putting out in maintaining your friendship, in people pleasing, it's not just working out. Nobody is doing the same for you. Do you see? So there's no gain in it. So rather than always putting the needs of other people's first, you can do that, but also put your own needs by the side, especially when it has to do with helping you. The past regret syndrome. I think I need to slow down on this one. I have a video about guilt on my channel, and I feel like I really went in depth in that video. Guilt is a very serious topic, and I know many people, if not almost everybody, has gone through guilt in one way or the other. The feeling of guilt, it is very important and it's very serious. And when you have had experiences, bad traumas or negative experiences in the past that you cannot just let go of, do you now know that this thing can spring up in the very little and subconscious way to hinder you? It doesn't matter what crime you've done. It doesn't matter any regrets you had. It doesn't matter the kind of level of guilt that you have had. You still need to forgive yourself and let go. That is why that video is very important. I will tag the video at the description, but I'll drop the link in the description box, or I'll put it in the screen or something. I just want you to watch that video. You would really enjoy the video. So what am I talking about in this third point? Let go of the feeling of guilt. Any past regret syndrome can really be a stumbling block. Let's say now you've had issues with trauma in the past, maybe rape or something related to that, and you have now grown to the point of you want to get married, and you're still carrying up that feeling of regret and shame and all those things that has to do with the feelings that you've had based on the experience. Do you now know that it will now make you feel like men are really bad, all men are the same, and all men are just after your skirt? Nobody wants to really marry you, or nobody wants to, have something serious to do with you. That is because you've not let go of that shame or that regret or that past syndrome. You should let go of it. You should be able to forgive yourself and even go as far as forgiving the person that might have committed any crime to you. It is that serious. If you don't let go of this, it just, it shields you from a lot of things. Especially in the marriage aspect, if that's the situation you find yourself in, it shields you from a lot of things, and you need to let go and free up your mind. Your mind should just be like, you just your mind like a memory card. You get, let's say you have 64 gig memory card, and this guilt has occupied about 50 gig of it. You just have 14 gig. What can 14 gig do for you? 14 gig, you have to get experiences from your work, get experiences from family. And just a particular guilt that you held on for so long is occupying this large space of your mind. So you see what I'm saying? Free up your mind from any hurts, any past regrets, and try to move on. Move on and think of better ways that you can help the situation and not go back to that same mistake again. Very important, not go back to that same mistake again. The waiting game. I used to also fall under this category, whereby I would want to wait for the most perfect time to do something. Like before I created this channel, I subconsciously was looking for the perfect time to post it. I was like, okay, YouTube algorithm, when is YouTube going to favor small creators? What time of the month in 2025? That's when I'm going to start posting. I was just doing that. I'm like, no, there is no use, there is no gain in this. There is no perfect time. Every day, every opportunity is a perfect time if you choose it to be so. The perfect time for you, as you in quotes, might be the worst time for somebody else. So you see what I'm saying? This time that you're feeling like, okay, it's not the perfect time. It's perfect time for people to start, and that people are making a lot of things, doing a lot of doing based off of the time you think is not perfect to do whatever you want to do. So that's what I'm saying. The waiting game and looking for the perfect time is a very big hindering block to your success. I think it's very explicit. It's very explanatory in its own sense. Why would you want to wait for the perfect time to do anything? Why not just do it? Just do it, and you might even find that the time at which you did that thing was actually the perfect time. The scarcity mindset. You'll be there thinking you don't have enough gadgets, especially if you want to be a content creator. You don't have microphone, your space is too low, your environment is not clean. Scarcity mindset. Rather than thinking of all those negative things, rambling about it, Do what you know how to do, and then you will find your audience. Not just talking about content creators. If you have other things, other niches, you want a business, you want to start a business, you've had this idea, you've done the business analysis, you've done the market research, and then you now know that people need this product in your environment. Go about and do that thing. No. Don't say you don't have enough money to start, you don't have enough experience. Can you not just do it? Even if you don't have enough experience, what is stopping you from outsourcing an expert to do it for you? The expert can even be your friend or your brother or any relative that you have. So you won't even pay the person so much money to give you the advice or whatever you need. You need to be in the abundance mindset. Even if, yes, you know you don't have a lot of things, nothing is complete, you can still make do with what you have. I'm making do with what I have. This is my room, is my content, it's my studio, is my personal room, and it's just my phone that I'm using and a small tripod behind it. So you see, I don't need to have fancy gadgets. I'm not even using a LED light or a ring light. I'm just using the natural sun. So this is a perfect example of being in the abundance, using what you have to make what you want. You don't need to have so many things. It's just dependent on your mind. When your mind sees that, okay, the little that I have is abundant enough for me to make even more that I want, then you will have it. Then you work for it, and then the mindset block shifts away, and then you are prone to have more series of success. So that's it for today's video, guys. This video is one of a kind because I know many people want to be productive in the year 2025, and they really don't know what is making them to stop. Because in the month of January, everybody was so pumped up, motivated. But I know now, because it's declining, the energy is declining, the motivation is declining, you really don't know what is causing it. So I've listed this out for you. And these are the mindset blocks that you probably are not aware of that is hindering you from success, hindering your mindset from shifting and developing into a more productive state. Leave your questions in the comment section, smash the like button, subscribe if you're a new viewer to my channel so you receive an update on anytime I upload a new fresh content, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.